come to the public speaking part, and let's see what do I have for you there, right? So the next thing is big question of the day. Are we scared of public speaking? So if you are here with me at the end, you know that we are going to have a live question and answer, right? You can ask me question about your life, about public speaking. I'm here to answer you, right? Thank you for being till now. So big question of the day is, are we scared of public speaking? Yes, yes, everyone, yes, right? So what is the reason? Why are we scared of public speaking, my dear people? Why are we scared of public speaking? Can you say that? Let me see the answers. Let me see the answers. Yeah. Why? Do you know why? Okay, I'll not take much time because I respect your time. I'll save your time. The only reason to be scared of public speaking is, you know what? Do you know what? I'll tell you in 1 minute, but before that, I want to show this picture. I want to share a fact. Right. There's a fact that, can you see the picture? I'll come on your screen. Before that, see this picture. There's a coffin and there's a person, right? So there is a fact. There is a fact that entire world, there was a survey done, right? Survey done that how many people in this world are scared of dying? How many people in this world are scared of dying? Dying by anything, dying with pain. So someone was scared of dying with pain. Someone scared was dying before, and someone was scared. Yeah. I've got answers. So someone was scared in any other way of dying, right? In any way, maybe before dying by accident. That's it, unnatural death. So 23% of the people were scared of dying. That the survey says. 23% of the Americans were scared of dying. Isn't that a big number? Because I don't care. Of course, I don't want to die, but I'm not so scared of it, right? There are many people who just live their life, yes or no? They're not scared. Oh, whatever comes, right? Yes, I don't say that when death comes, you not be scared. But you are not scared from now. You know, why to die 20 years before, right? Let it come. Why to die 50 years before? Let it come. But many people are always scared about dying, yes or no? So when the survey was done, 23% of the people were scared of dying. No? And then one more survey was done. How many people are scared of public speaking? How many people are scared to talk in front of crowd? And do you know what was the number? 77% people in this world are scared of public speaking, my dear people. 77% of the people in this world are scared of public speaking. And with that, I come back to this picture. You know what? It's an irony, right? It's an irony that there are two people. So you prefer to die. You prefer to be in this coffin rather than speaking about that friend. So, you know, in Christians, you should have seen in movies, there's a tradition that is called eulogy, right? Eulogy, wherein people, friends, talk about the person who has died. You know, they praise the person. Have you seen that thing? You know, the coffin is there and everyone has gathered and you talk about that person. Oh, he was a very good person and he did that, he did this and that, right? So that is called eulogy. So again, you learn a new word, right? EULOGY, right? Eulogy. And that is a speech when you give at someone's death, at funeral. So coming back to this thing. So one who is giving the speech, eulogy, is a person, a live person, and he's giving. And in a way, he's doing public speaking, right? And the person who has died. So you will prefer to die rather than standing alive and speaking for that person, right? So that is the irony, my dear people, right? And don't believe me. Don't believe me. I have screenshots for you, my dear people. See. Glossophobia, or the fear of public speaking, is remarkably common. So if you think that you are scared of public speaking, if you think that you are the only one, don't think so. You are not alone and you are not wrong. You don't lack something. This is the problem of the entire world, my dear people. And see, 77% of the population has some level of anxiety regarding public speaking. And I have given the screenshot of the internet as well. So I'm not faking it, right? I'll tell you one example. Yesterday itself, I told you I live in US, so I have my friends who work here, and my neighbors, they work in Capital One. You can Google the company. Capital One is in US, and they told me that they know what I do. So they were talking to me and said that how do I get confidence? They are here from 10 years, even before I came here, but still they lack confidence to speak. They said that it's very difficult to give a presentation. So let me tell you, people, knowing English is not communicating well, right? They know English, they work here, but they cannot communicate, right? They have the fear of public speaking. So knowing English is not enough. English is just a language, right? So don't think that in India or maybe any other Asian country, you are scared of public speaking. It is all over the world, my dear people, right? Everyone, it's very normal. So you are normal. You don't lack anything, right? But we can learn that thing, right? So that is one thing which I have shown you. And the second thing, right? According to 17th survey of American fears, only 20.3 of Americans are afraid of dying, very afraid of dying. And I have put the picture, the screenshot of the internet, right? So by that, I want to say that if you have given two options, either die or speak for that person who died, you will prefer dying. And I'm not saying that. The survey is saying that, right? 20% of the people prefer, scared of dying, and 70% of the people scared of public speaking. So what is the most scary thing? Public speaking. So you're not alone, right? So now comes, why are you actually scared of public speaking? The main cause of this fear is spotlight effect, my dear people. The main cause of this fear is spotlight effect, my dear people, right? And what is spotlight effect? We always think that we are on the spotlight. Do you know what is spotlight? When the spotlight directly, focuses on you. So we always think that we are in the spotlight. People are watching me. I'm being watched. People are judging me. What will people think? Right? As Sandeep Maheshwari always says, right? Sabse bada rog, kya kahenge log, right? That means we are always bothered about people, what people will think about us. Do you know people? People don't see you. People don't watch you, right? They don't even remember you. You know what? One day I did not iron my shirt, and I went outside. And even I was so conscious, okay, how am I looking? What will people say? What are they thinking, right? Just tell me this question. Do you remember, see now, I don't know how many times you go out of the house, but do you remember the last time you saw a person whose shirt was not ironed? You might have seen, but you don't remember. That means people don't remember these things, right? But the person who is wearing a shirt without iron, or person who is wearing with a small spot, he's very conscious. But people actually don't know. If your shoes are not polished, you are so conscious. I don't mean that you should not polish your shoes, but if it's not, don't be scared and conscious about that, right? So that is the thing. We think that we are always watched, my dear people, right? We are scared of being judged. Every time we think that people are judging us. Yes or no, people? We always think that if I give a speech, in your group itself, there are more than 1,000 people. Many people are giving speech. Many are not. You know what? Both are at same level. The people who are giving speech, they also want to learn. The people who are not giving speech, they also want to learn, right? But as I said, they took the action in the right direction, at the right time, right? And they are not going with the flow. They are doing against the flow. They're climbing the mountain. Yes or no? See, everything is there. You're doing it, right? Even unconsciously, subconsciously, you're doing it, right? So you think that people will watch. And I come to the back to the same story. You think that I will give the speech when I become a better speaker. And I say that you will not become a better speaker if you don't give the speech. It's a cycle, never-ending cycle. You decide, right? So we are always fearful of making mistakes. Oh, what if I make the mistakes? What if I do wrong things? What if I don't? What if I stop in between? What if? Of course, it's a process. You cannot go from first floor to ninth floor without going second and third floor. Of course, you have elevators, but even elevators will take you fast, but they will also take you from second, third, fourth, fifth. So I, a mentor, anyone else can help you go fast, but you have to go, past that phase. Right? So we are always petrified of being ridiculed. People will make fun of me. लोग मेरा मजाक उड़ाएंगे. लोग क्या सोचेंगे? मैंने गलती कर दी तो, मैंने अच्छा नहीं बोला तो, pronunciation अच्छी नहीं है तो, fluency अच्छी नहीं है तो, right? साफ नहीं बोला तो, अरे कौन मजाक उड़ाएगा आपका? कौन आपको याद रखेगा? Don't think that you are so important. Even I am not so important, right? See, I have sent this invitation to many people, and only 20%, 30% people come. Even I am not so important. No one else in this world is important, right? Have you seen last last week someone told me that our favorite Dhoni retired, right? And he retired with the song "Main Pal Do Pal Ka Shair Hu," right? So that song itself says that after some time people will forget you, right? Someone else will come, someone else better than you will come, someone else better than me will come. There are people who are better than me, but the coincidence have asked me and you to meet, right? We are here by coincidence. That means the world has some plan. So then it's our responsibility to learn together and to grow together, right? So don't think that you are so important. You are not the center of the world, right? No one is center of the world. No one is watching you. You are just responsible for yourself, and you think what is important for you, and then you work, right? We think that, like I said, we think we are center of the world. So the only problem is that we think ourselves that we are always on the spotlight. Everyone is watching us. My dear people, do you remember any person whose there was a hole in his shirt, right? Or whose shirt was not ironed, shoes were not polished, or who said who could not speak? You forget. But that person, for that 1 minute of embarrassment, he or she did not do that thing, did not take that step, and still today he is depressed, he is demotivated, because you have to go through the process, right? And that's why we are here, to help you go through the process. So now it's 1 hour and I'm done with the fear of public speaking, the mantras. And now I will give you 5 tips. See, I told you the gyan, right? I gave you the gyan. I told you the problem, the issues, but how will you solve this thing? See, if you come to me, if we are here together, we should actually solve, right? We should not only learn the Gyan. Of course, that is important. Nowadays, I see many people, oh, I know this thing. Oh, this is Gyan. This never happens. This never helps. You know why it never helps? Because knowing is not doing. Agree with me? Knowing is not doing. So if you know all these things, this will not help you, even if you know it, because you're not doing anything, you're not applying anything. That's why I will take you to the second step, where I will tell you 5 tips that you can start today, so that you can apply instantly. Are you with me? Are you interested? Give me a yes. I'll come on your screen. I'll see your chats, right? Very good. Very good. Take initiative, people. Take initiative. Yeah. Take initiative. Yeah. Yes. 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 Good. Sayyid Yasu. I like your emojis, right? Fine. Thank you so much for all those answers. Yes. I know you are the people, very interactive audience. I like you, right? So now, as I said, Gyan is very important because that's how it starts, but it always stops here. It never comes to the application, right? Because hardly people, 90% of the people just give you the Gyan because it comes from all over, and you don't get the, applicable steps. Now we come to the steps, right?